It's the Part 64 guy, and today it's going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to do more of an investigation. The other night, my daughter, after a shower, started hearing a noise in her room, and it was her shower speaker. And the interesting thing that happened was it just started going off, beeping, making noise, cycling, and nothing you could do about it. You just tried holding the power button, just nothing. So I took a look at it, and what I found was rather interesting. So I'm going to take a look at my other daughter's one just to see if it has the same problem. So we're going to do a little bit of not a destructive teardown, but an investigation diagnostic and see what we find. All right, so to start, I'm going to take a look at how it's put together. There's a band that holds it up to the whatever you're attaching it to. There's a suction cup that is not on here right now, and it looks like there are 3 screws that hold it together. So first I'm going to check, and sure enough this band does come off. So let's remove this. And so there's the USB port, an input port, and power button, and then that's the LED indicator. As always, just go nice and gentle. You hear that snap there, that was the screw breaking free, but I don't want to go too hard because it's also, you don't want to break the plastic. See the evidence of water, from wet environments. The screws have some rust on them. Okay, so let's take a look here. Alright, so we have a lithium-ion battery, rechargeable battery, 1 circuit board. Looks like a little light pipe type of deal there for the indicator. This is a Bluetooth speaker, so there's our Bluetooth antenna. I'm going to make sure not to touch the board because it is live with this battery in here. I tried looking up some of the main components based on their markings. This device appears to be a Bluetooth-equipped microcontroller. This one might be a voltage regulator, as I did measure battery voltage on one pin and 2.7 volts on another. This device, marked Chipstar, looks to be a Class D audio amplifier. I was not able to quickly locate any data sheets online. So here's the lithium-ion battery here, nominal voltage 3.7 volts, 430 milliamp hours. Let's take a look and see where we are for voltage. Be very careful not to short anything out. These batteries don't like to be shorted, and also I wouldn't want to damage this because then I'd have a very angry daughter. And we're at about 3.68 volts. So seeing that this says 3.7, that means we are in pretty good shape. There does appear to be a gasket in here to seal off from the moisture. However, the open connectors and power button flap means moisture has easy access to the inside of the speaker. I don't care if there's a rubber flap on the outside, it's up to the user to ensure it's in place to cover them. That combined with an unprotected board is a recipe for early product failure, in my opinion. So one thing I noticed on this is the lack of a protective coating on the PC board. Normally, you'll see a kind of a glossy coating. You may not even be able to read the markings on the chips. And it's like an acrylic or urethane type of coating. It's called conformal coating. And what that does is help give a layer of protection on the board for moisture. With this being completely absent, the board's naked. It's not protected. And so any moisture that gets on here is going to short stuff out. It's going to cause corrosion to form, as you see here. And just the product's not going to last. So I'm going to put this back together now. Just want to line things up. There's 3 studs right there. So let's get this back. And there's also a little plastic notch there. So we need to get that lined up. There we go. Let's get our 3 screws back in. And like I always say in all my other videos, especially when you're screwing into plastic, do not crank them down. I can feel some resistance. It feels like it's snug because you're just trying to compress that little gasket. Okay, now I'll put the ring back on. Let's get it the right way. Goes this way. And then it lines up. Let's see. There's the power switch, so it's got to go this way a little more. Goes in there. All right. Here we go. Of course, her phone's not anywhere near it, so it's not connecting, but we're working. All right. All right, so this was just kind of a quick video just to show, I mean, this is some of the stuff that I do on a regular basis. Something breaks, something happens, and I dig into it and find out what's wrong and do what I can to fix it. In this case, there was nothing wrong with this one, but I was just taking a look. Obviously, because there are 2 of these in the house and one of them suffered a failure, I wanted to assess the other one and see if there was possibly the same problem going on. It does not look like it in this case. It looks like it's holding up pretty well. I was able to clean off the PC board of the other one with some rubbing alcohol on a toothbrush. And it does seem to have fixed the problem. It stopped cycling. As you can see here, there is some left behind. I didn't try really hard to get it pristine, based on the fact that there's no coating on the board, and it's already been, I think, compromised. The battery measured 4.1 volts. It's supposed to be 3.7, so I think it's getting overcharged now, so it's possible that the charger circuit's been damaged. Honestly, I don't feel very confident in this being a long-term fix, and especially with lithium ion, I don't want to see it get overcharged and possibly lead to a rupture. When they go, you've seen some of those videos, there were, you know, sparks and flames and bad stuff, so I'm thinking this might be done. But at least we were able to dig into it, see what goes on inside the product, see how it's put together, and also I was able to see that, hey, for a low-end cheap product, you get what you pay for. No coating on the board, no protective coating whatsoever, and this is designed to go into a wet environment. If I were the one on the design team, I probably would have made sure that there was conformal coating on there. It's worth a little bit of extra cost, but not my call. But that's it. I just figured I'd give you a quick video here on a quick little, you know, a kind of a teardown. Here's what goes into some of these devices that you may use around your house and not even, you know, maybe wonder how they work or what's going on inside of them. So once again, hopefully I was able to teach you a little something new, as we all like to do. We all like to learn new things, so I'm glad that you're able to go on that journey with me of education. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you'll know when I'm sending more out. I will try and do more of these little teardown videos as well, as a way to just help educate and so we can all learn together what's going into all the technology and devices that are around us every day. So until the next video, this is Part 64 Guy. Thanks for watching. See you later.